Hi, my name is Alex, and I've never told anyone this before. But after what happened to my brother, I need to get it off my chest, even if no one believes me. In 2021, I moved into an old rental house in a small Pennsylvania town with my brother Josh. The rent was dirt cheap, which should have been a red flag. But we were both broke students and grateful for anything. The place had this weird layout. It was 2 floors, but the upstairs had doors that didn't really line up with anything. Like, one led to a dead-end wall. Another had a locked door with no key, wedged into the hallway, like it shouldn't be there. But the weirdest part? The walls made noises, not pipes or creaking. I've lived in old houses before. These were taps, like someone knocking. Always around 3 a.m. Sometimes soft, sometimes like someone was banging with their fists from the inside. We joked about it, called it the wall goblin. But around the 3rd week, things started getting wrong. The smell. We started noticing a horrible sour stench in the hallway, like rotting meat and damp clothes. We cleaned everything, bleached the floors. Nothing helped. It was strongest near that locked upstairs door. Josh, being the genius he is, decided to take the doorknob off one night. Behind it wasn't a room. It was a wall of insulation, but something had clearly crawled through it. There was a hole, about the size of a basketball, that led into blackness, and the insulation around it was shredded, like something had been clawing its way through. He shoved a flashlight inside. We saw scratch marks, deep ones, long, like fingernails. Josh didn't sleep that night. That was the same night the tapping turned into dragging. It started in the far corner of the hallway wall. Then slowly, it moved. We heard it crawl across the length of the wall, dragging its weight, and then it stopped right behind my bedroom wall. I didn't move. I couldn't. I just stared at the wall, listening to my own breath while something inches from my face sat there, completely still. At exactly 3:47 a.m., I heard a whisper. From inside the wall, it said, "Why did you open it?" The next morning, we nailed the damn thing shut. I wanted to leave, but Josh refused. He thought it was some old animal that got in, maybe a raccoon. We argued. I left and slept at a friend's. That night he texted me. "I heard footsteps in the attic. Call me." I didn't reply. I figured he was messing with me. The next morning, I got a missed call from him at 4:03 a.m. No voicemail. I came back around 9. Front door wide open. No sign of Josh. His phone was still charging in his room. His keys were on the table. The attic hatch was open. I didn't go up there. I called the police. They searched the house. No sign of forced entry. No sign of Josh. They treated it like a missing person case, but they didn't take it seriously. But I knew he went up there, and I think something pulled him into the walls. I moved out the next day. Didn't take anything with me, not even clothes. That house was later condemned. But sometimes, when I can't sleep, I check Google Maps Street View. And that window above the door, I swear, there's someone standing behind the curtains. I still don't know what that thing was, or why it knew my name. But if you hear breathing under your bed tonight, don't look. Want more real horror stories? Subscribe, and don't sleep tonight.